Welcome back, everybody. Robert with Occupancy Boost. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get more reviews on TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor just came out with a couple of really neat tools to enable owners and operators to get more reviews and get them very, very quickly. Stay tuned. I'm going to switch screens. I'm going to show you how to access these tools and how to use them to your advantage. Okay, we're going to get to the TripAdvisor extranet for your property. So the property that we're going to look at today is a property we support in Lake Jackson, Texas. So I'm on tripadvisor.com and I went to Lake Jackson Hotels. And if you scroll down here, the property is right here. This is the property right here. So we're going to click on that and it's going to take us to this page right here with the property. So here's the properties page. You can see all the pictures are there, all the content, reviews, everything's here for the property. The listings, this has already been completed by us. Now you want to get access to the TripAdvisor extranet for your property. So I'm going to click on this manage listing. And that's how you can get to the extranet for your property. I did a video on how to claim your listing and how to update your listing. So I'm showing it on the screen right here. Make sure and watch this video if you're unsure of how to get access to your TripAdvisor extranet for your property. And make sure you have your listing updated before you do any of the things that I'm about to mention in this video. So you want to get all the correct pictures uploaded to the property. You want to get rid of all your old pictures. You can see we've updated the pictures, and you want to also update your content like your amenities and everything for the property as well. So when people get on there to look at it, everything's corrected. So watch that video that I did and go through those steps before you do what I'm about to show you guys to do. Make sure your property is complete. Okay. So we click on this manage listing. I obviously already have access to this property because I've already updated everything. This is what the TripAdvisor extranet looks like. You can see in the left-hand side here, they've got all these different tabs you can go to visit. The tabs we're going to focus on today revolve around reviews. So we're going to click on the reviews. We're going to work on the reviews tab and this promo tools and awards. And I'll show you a little bit what that promo tools and awards can do for you. So we're going to click, let's go to the reviews tab right here, okay? Now, here's the reviews tab for your TripAdvisor extranet. The first thing you want to do in order to get your review scores up is you want to go through and you want to answer all the reviews. Keep up on this. You might want to log in here about once a week. And you should get an email if you have access to your TripAdvisor extranet. You should get an email as soon as a review comes in, and you should respond to all your reviews. And you can see down here, this hotel's got a couple of reviews here that have not been responded to. And to respond to those, you just click on that down arrow, and then you just type in your response right there in the response box and hit submit. That's it. Real simple to do, but make sure you respond to all your reviews. The reason you want to do that is when people go online to look at your property, they're obviously going to, especially on TripAdvisor, such a heavily, TripAdvisor, places that are booked on TripAdvisor are, they're booked according to how good your reviews are. So people really, really pay close attention to reviews on TripAdvisor. So it's important for you to go through, and anybody that's left a review, whether it's good or bad, is to go through there and honestly answer that review. It makes it look, it's a good reflection on your property if you're answering reviews that customers submit. It makes it look like you're kind of keeping up with your customers and you care about your customers. So, make sure to go through and answer all your reviews. First things first, that will really help your score quite a bit. The other area I want to focus on is this QR code over here to the far right. So QR code, what TripAdvisor does is, let me click on that. So what TripAdvisor does, is they create a QR code for you to use for your property. So this QR code right here is unique to this La Quinta Inn in Lake Jackson, Texas. This is their QR code. So if a customer has their mobile phone, all they have to do is scan that QR code and it'll take them directly to the review website. The review website for TripAdvisor is really, really easy for customers to fill out. It takes less than 2 minutes. It just asks a couple questions and asks them to write a quick paragraph about the hotel. You can actually download this by hitting the save button there, okay? And once you download that, you can use it for a couple of different things. You can print it out and you can keep it at your front desk, and you can ask customers when they've had a good experience to leave you a review. Just ask them to scan that. You can also put it on a flyer, and I want to show you kind of what that looks like. Now, I put together a flyer for this property, and this is what their flyer looks like. They use this at their front desk, and they ask people that have had a good stay when they're checking out to go ahead and give them a review. Now, I've got the Google review on there, a QR code on there as well. I did a video on how to create your Google QR code, and I'm showing you what that looks like here on the screen. Make sure to watch that video if you're interested in getting more Google reviews. But we're focusing today on TripAdvisor. I combine my hotels that I do this for, TripAdvisor and Google, all on one flyer. You don't have to do it on one flyer. You can do it you can do 2 separate flyers, one for Google, one for TripAdvisor. Depends on what you're focusing in on it. But the customer, obviously, they just have to scan that, and they can take them directly to that review website. So kind of a neat little way, to solicit customers' reviews. Now, the other thing you can do too, if you go down here at the bottom and click on those promo tools and awards, it's going to take you to this screen right here. You can order those QR codes to be mailed to you by TripAdvisor. And it's really simple to do. You just go on this page here where it says window stickers, and you scroll down here, make sure that your shipping address is correct. The name of your property or whoever's attention it's going to go to is down here. You can edit that with this edit button right here for shipping, and just hit complete order. What TripAdvisor will do is they will mail you the stickers that you can put up at the front desk, or you can put them on your window, and they kind of show you here. A lot of hotels or restaurants, you'll see they'll have the TripAdvisor sticker on their window for people to scan on their way out or their way in. And you can also post this at your front desk as well. So you got the flyer there that I showed you, or you can do the window stickers. Both of those work really, really well. Okay, let's go back to this tab right here, the reviews tab. So now I've shown you the window stickers. I've shown you the flyer that you can use with the QR code. You can also email, TripAdvisor will email your customers if you want them to leave a review via email. So if you go back, this reviews tab here, and you go to review collection up here, the second one over, review collection. If you want to get reviews from your guests, it says send campaign emails to your guests asking for a review on your TripAdvisor business page. So if I click on create a campaign there, this is all free. You can actually go in here and you can type in your customer's email address and scroll down here, right here in this box here, type in the customer's email address, and then you can keep this on. These are optional down here. There's additional settings. You can have the email keep going out to the customer. If you don't want it to keep going out, if you just want to go out one time, you can click off of that, and then you can keep a copy of the email as well by either clicking that on or off. And then just click the 2 boxes down here and you hit send, and it's going to send an email to the customer and let them know that to give your review of property. And if you want to see what the email looks like, if you click on preview template right here, it shows you that the email is going to look like this. So it's just going to thank them for staying at the hotel, tell about your recent stay, and then you can just share. They can share their feedback by clicking on this button here. It's going to take them directly to that same page that the QR code takes them to fill out a review that takes less than 2 minutes. So really, really good way to get your customers, if they don't have time to do it at the hotel, to do it at a later time. Now, one thing that you can also do here, if you have a number of people that you need to send this to, instead of typing in each email address and then separating it with a comma in here in the box, which is one thing you can do, or just one at a time, you can actually do a file. You can select a file to send to the customers. And this is done on an Excel spreadsheet. So if somebody at your front desk types out the customer's email address on an Excel file, you can actually upload that to this page, to this in this button right here, and it's gonna populate their email addresses and send out a separate email to every one of your customers. You can actually do up to 1,000 email addresses. Okay, so you don't have to do this every day. You could do it once a month, once every 2 months. I suggest I think a good standard of practice would be to at least send it out once a week. That way it's fresh in their stay is fresh in their minds, and I think you have a better chance of the customer actually filling out the review if they've stayed recently within the past 7 days. And if you want to see how to do that on an Excel file, you just see this, it says see sample file down here. You just click on that and it shows you this is what it looks like. So it's real simple. All you have to do is just type out the customer's email address on each line of the Excel worksheet and hit save. And that's what you do when you select file here and you upload it to TripAdvisor. It'll, like I said, it's going to populate it and it's going to send out the email addresses to each one of those customers. Yeah, you can just select your file from your desktop there. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So again, you have to go through here. This is the TripAdvisor page for this property, this La Quinta Inn that we're helping. You click on Manage Listing. Watch my video on how to claim your listing if you don't have access to your listing yet. Once you have access to your listing, you're going to go to this Reviews tab, and you're going to, you're going to go to this Reviews tab, and you can download your QR code here by hitting the Save button, and you can either create a flyer or you can go down to this Promo Tools and Awards, like I showed you guys, and you can actually have the QR code shipped out to you in the sticker format. And you can create the flyer with that QR code like I showed you right here. And then the last thing you want to do, obviously, is you're going to go to this review collection page, and you're going to either upload an Excel file or typing out, email addresses as they come in that you want to send to customers. That is all I have for today. I told you guys it's going to be a quick video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask a question in the comment section and like this video. It really helps with our subscribership here, and subscribe to our channel. And I'm sorry, the like button actually helps with our viewership, but the subscribe button will notify you when other videos come out that we publish, which we're going to be doing quite often here. That's all I have. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Are you aware that over 97% of hotels overpay their OTA commissions or leave funds on virtual cards that never gets collected, and your property is probably one of them? XQuick is the #1 hotel reservation reconciliation provider because they do all the work for you. There's no software fee, no long-term contract, no maintenance fee, and no service fee. You only get paid when XQuick saves you money. In addition, they're able to integrate with any property regardless of brand affiliation. Think of all the time you and your staff will save when someone else consumes the burden of reconciling every single one of your OTA discrepancies caused by cancellations, no-shows, or adjustments. Simply click on the OTA savings link in the description below, and a representative will be in touch.